Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to Cooking with Ifia. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time here, you are warmly welcome. Today, I'll be showing you how I made this rich, flavorful, and absolutely delicious Ghanaian okra stew. This recipe is packed with assorted proteins, fresh okra, and a tasty stew base that comes together perfectly. Whether you are serving it with banku, rice, yam, or plantain, this recipe is guaranteed to be a family favorite. You will love it, so let's get started. Alright, so to start with, I'm going to wash my assorted proteins off camera and also transfer them into a clean pot. For this recipe, you can use any protein of your choice. I love combining different proteins because each one has its own unique flavor to the stew. To season the proteins, I'll go in with some blended garlic, ginger, and onions. I also go in with some Aromate pepper seasoning and some salt to taste. I'll go in with enough water, then cover the pot and allow it to cook properly. While the proteins continue steaming, let's move on to the okra. I had already washed my fresh okra and chop it into small pieces. After that, I transfer the chopped okra into a cooking pot. I'll go in with some kokonte leaves or cocoyam leaves. I'll go in with some chopped onions and little water. You don't need too much water because okra naturally releases moisture as it cooks. I also go in with a little bit of baking soda to help draw the okra very well. You can as well omit it totally if you don't want it. Okay, I'll place the pot on medium heat and allow the okra to cook very well. From Ghana's kitchen full of love, blessing shining from above. Now let's go back and check on our proteins. The proteins are now beautifully tender and fully cooked. Look at that rich stock in the pot. This stock is packed with flavor and there is no way we are letting it go waste. Trust me, this is liquid good when it comes to making a delicious stew. So it's done. We're going to set it aside and then move on to the okra. The okra is now fully cooked and ready. As you can see, it's looking very slimy and perfect. I will set it aside while we move on to the next step. Now I'll place a different pan on the stove and also go in with some palm oil and also add some momone for that traditional flavor. You can also omit it if you don't want it, but trust me, it will give the oil a very nice fragrance you will love very well. Now mix everything together and then go in with some chopped onions. You can as well blend your onions, pepper, and tomatoes and just add it straight away and you are good to go. Okay, now after the onions sauteing, I'll go in with my powdered pepper. So the moment the pepper hits the oil, the aroma became even more amazing. I'll add some tomato paste as well, just a little bit of tomato paste. Now stir continuously and allow the pepper mix to fry properly. Taking your time during this stage makes huge difference because it helps remove any raw taste while concentrating the flavors. I'll fry the tomatoes or the pepper mix very well until the color deepens very well. And you can as well feel free to use fresh tomatoes or chopped tomatoes and you are good to go. So the kitchen really smells absolutely incredible at this point. I'll cover the pot for about 3 to 5 minutes for it to do its own thing, and after several minutes the mixture became thick, rich, and beautifully cooked. Now it's time to season the stew. But before that, let's carefully add all the proteins into the stew along with some of the flavorful stock. Immediately the stew became richer and more satisfying. I'll give everything a quick stir, taste for salt and seasoning before I'll go in with anything else. Remember, we've already seasoned the protein, so you don't need to do too much. Okay, just a little bit of tomato flavor will do the magic for us. So let's go in with Aromate Tomato Seasoning. I'll give everything a very good stir, and at this point this is the perfect time to taste for salt. The salt was just perfect, so no need to add salt again. Let's give everything a quick stir. We're going to cover the pot and allow it to steam or simmer on low medium heat until the stew is fully cooked. Now, whilst that is going on, I want to also use this opportunity to thank all my returning subscribers and new foodie members right here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for always liking my videos, sharing, and also commenting on my videos, fam. I am very grateful. Thank you so much. Alright, as you can see, immediately I added the proteins into the stew. The stew is looking very rich and more satisfying. I'll give everything a very good stir, cover the pot, and allow the proteins to simmer in the stew for several minutes. This step helps the proteins absorb all the flavors from the pepper, tomatoes, onions, and seasoning. At this point, it was already looking absolutely mouth-watering. Just look at it. It looks super good. Now for the final step, I added the cooked okra into the stew. I gently stir everything together. You can immediately see how the okra transforms the stew. As you can see, the texture becomes richer, the color becomes more vibrant, and the entire dish comes together beautifully. I allowed everything to simmer gently for a few minutes. This gives the okra enough time to blend with the stew without becoming overcooked. As the stew simmered, all the flavors combine perfectly. The proteins, the rich stew base, and the fresh okra created an irresistible dish. I tasted the stew one final time and adjusted the seasoning if necessary. Then allow it to simmer for just a little longer, and that is it. Our delicious Ghanaian Okro stew is ready. Look at that beautiful pot of stew. The proteins are tender and juicy. The sauce is rich and flavorful. The okra is perfectly cooked. And everything has come together beautifully. The stew is perfect for family meals, special occasions, or simply when you are craving good homemade Ghanaian food. Serve it hot with banku, boiled yam, cocoyam, plantain, and enjoy every bite. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next delicious recipe. Stay blessed and happy cooking. Bye.